So then so you start getting acclimated to LA, right? Like you get out of your car, you get to this place.
Yeah. And then Sherman Oaks.
And then you start.
I got Sherman Oaks saved me, the valley.
Is there like a new an elevated sense of like, here we go, when you're able to get out of your car? Because was there a point too where you're just like, man, I might have to like ride this out?
There really wasn't a here we go until I booked my first national on my own. That was the moment I specifically remember. Like,
what was that?
It was McDonald's. Yeah, they called me. I think it was. I mean, honestly, it was right when Nothing Was the Same dropped. So I remember it so clearly because the day of set, like I'm listening to the first track, I'm just like, start from the bottoms on that track. I'm like, just like, this feels so for me right now. My God. I remember going on set, like doing the fitting and everything. I kind of finesse life for food. So that's when I did, P90X3 and like the test groups. And, they give you the food there. They teach you how to portion control and work out. So I was like, cool, that's settled. All I have to do is just act now. I've got the food, I've got the workouts, I've got the job, and then I've got the dream. So,
wow. Wait, finesse life for food. I love that. So you were doing,
both, yeah.
So break that down for me.
So in a test group, you kind of have to be there for an hour. It was at Beachbody, and you take pictures every day, but they really design a meal plan for you with the workout, which was P90X3 with Tony Horton, and it was just 30 minutes a day. Wow. So you're really only there an hour to like take the pics and then just like be like, all right, I'm gonna stretch my body or whatever. Yeah. And it was just for 3 months, but it just taught me a lot. It actually really helped clear my mind. Those endorphins for working out just helped. Having good, clean, food in my body too. Not being like, all right, I got to take from the restaurant I work at, but
which you did too.
Huh?
Which you did too.
Yeah. You have to, But when I was doing the test group, I always want to go 100%. So I wasn't cheating on those meals at all.
Oh, good.
So after that, booked McDonald's and everything, and
huge, by the way. McDonald's National.
It was cool. Yeah.
How many more eyeballs
super cool.
do you need? I mean, that's like.
Yeah. It was like a McDonald's Xbox like. Collab, because I think the new Xbox at the time came out or whatever, and they were advertising those games. I was like, I'm an Xbox man, and
what were you doing in the commercial?
So all of us went out for the lead, the guy that like actually says the lines, but then we were broken down into like the lead's friends. So then like 5 people ended up booking.
Cool.
So in the commercial, all I'm doing is a burger bite. And I'll never forget, the director was just like, whoever does the bite definitely gets seen. So you're going to do the bite. And I was like, okay. And they're like, do you know how to bite and smile? And I was like, sure. I didn't know how to do it.
You didn't know?
I didn't. Yeah, I was just like, I'm just going to bite and smile. And so like,
because by the way,
I'm in the commercial, he's like getting up, he does a speech, and I'm biting, being like, what? And that was it, pretty much it. From the cutting of it. Because before we had like a little like war thing. We were all in like Spartan suits or whatever because they were advertising this game called Rise. I never played it, but it looked like Sparta, But yeah, that time was great. And I remember being like, this is going to be amazing. And months went by and I was like, man, that check is taking a long time. It's taking
was my bite and smile like an overbite and extra smile?
Is it coming out? And
right.
But I mean, it came out. It ran for a good little bit. And from there, it just taught me like, hey, look, when you get something, like genuinely don't stop because everything stops when you do, But that's the moment I specifically to this day remember like having a moment of triumph. And it took like, a year and a half, 2 years.
I'm still laughing at how fun that was. Hey guys, Adam Ray here for the About Last Night podcast. Hope you enjoyed that little ALN highlight, that little freebie tidbit. If you want to see more highlights, clips, animations, and episodes, click right there. Click right there and get all the free ALN goodies your heart can muster. And of course, subscribe to the show by clicking the ALN logo right there. Do that. It's easy. See you next time. Peace.